Hello everyone, how's it going? This is SRY-in-advance, and today I've got another Destiny commentary for you. Going over the April update a little bit more. Specifically in this gameplay, I kind of wanted to go over the new weapons. Well, I haven't been able to try out too many of them, and you actually don't get to see any of them in this gameplay. It's nice to kind of talk about them and kind of update you guys on how I feel about the weapons and if I feel like they're a important addition to the game. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying I haven't tried out too many of the new weapons, mainly because I haven't been grinding House of Judgment. I've actually mainly been grinding the strikes for the strike specifics, as well as the light level that you get from the Crucible. I've been trying to get a lot. Just to kind of tell you what I'm dealing with, I've only gotten 4 new weapons, I think. 4. I got a hand cannon from the Queen, which I instantly infused, because I think it had, like, Grenadier and, like, Icarus or something like that. It was really bad. And then I've gotten the Pulse Rifle from the Queen, as well as I've gotten the Sniper from the Queen. The Sniper and the Pulse Rifle are actually really good. I actually got a God roll on the Pulse Rifle for PvP. I got Head Seeker, and then also I got maxed stability on the thing. And it does about 40 damage to the head, which is incredible for Crucible. I think it 3 bursts, unless the enemy is weak, in which then it can 2 burst because it is a high damage Pulse Rifle. So, I mean, that's pretty strong. Now, as far as the sniper rifle that I got goes, which is called the Her Fury. By the way, the pulse rifle is called Her Memory. The sniper rifle, Her Fury, is really strong as well. I got a pretty good Crucible roll on it. Again, I got Grenadier and Unflinching. Grenadier I actually do like on the sniper rifles. Not on the primaries, though, because generally I like PvE-based primaries. So, I mean, yeah, it's a very good roll. I got Ambush as well, and then it does similar impact to the 1,000-yard stare. So if you enjoy the 1,000-yard stare and you haven't really gotten a good roll, this is a second chance to actually get a good sniper for PvE. PvP. I've found pretty good success with it. It actually has a little bit of aim assist, so it's pretty good for drag scoping, as well as it's not a super snappy sniper like the Defiance of Yasmin or the Rua/D Hack A sniper rifle. So it's gonna be a little bit slower, similar to like 1,000-yard stare. I would say is a slower sniper rifle. And it's going to be pretty similar to that. So I would go for it if you really want it. Otherwise, just stick with your 1,000-yard stare. You're not missing too much in that regards. Now, as far as like the new weapons for the strike awards go, I haven't gotten any. I've actually been grinding all week to try and get one. But alas, I haven't quite gotten the shotgun. I did get the Hood of Malak for my hunter. Dropped at 334, and that's how you're going to hit 335 light. It's just by doing those strike specifics, and then I think you can do Prison of Elders for a couple things as well. Now, moving on to the changes that they made to the weapons, there weren't too many that were done. Mainly, it was just balancing things, like the high rate of fire auto rifles, like Trials auto rifle, got nerfed a little bit. They still feel roughly the same. They still do a lot of damage. However, they're more in check. The high damage auto rifles, like the Suros class auto rifles, got a slight buff. They're actually really good now. Like the Suros, I was testing it out, get about 54 damage on the final bullet in Crucible, which is actually incredibly high for a fully automatic weapon. Feels very, very good again, kind of like it did in year 1. As far as other primaries go, pulse rifles, the high damage ones received a small buff. they feel pretty balanced now. Overall, I don't mind it. I feel like the change was very good for the pulse rifles. As far as hand cannons go, they just got a slight ammo inventory buff, which I could definitely feel. I felt like that was actually the main problem with the hand cannons, and now I feel that they're pretty good. The sniper rifles got nerfed a little bit. Their scopes are now zoomed in slightly more. I haven't noticed it too much. Basically, the only difference it made for me was made me switch from short gaze to snapshot, or sorry, short gaze to ambush, as well as snapshot was nerfed for the sniper rifles, making it a little bit worse than it used to be. It's about a 20% buff to the zoom scope or zoom speed, down from about 35%. Overall, I feel these two buffs were nerfs were pretty good. Fusion rifles received a small buff. They have more range now, which finally makes them competitive in the medium range. Obviously, short range, they're still going to be outclassed by shotguns, and long range, they're still going to be outclassed by sniper rifles, but they're very good. Also, they got a small stability buff. Other than that, the heavy ammo spawns less, which is also a very good change, and the heavy ammo spawns only once per game in any mode other than Mayhem. These are very good very good nerfs for the special and heavy. It's pretty good. I feel like those are two very important changes that they made. Special ammo also will spawn in your inventory now. You do not have to wait. They changed that because of the icebreaker, which is hopefully fully out of the game now. Obviously, there's still going to be one or two people using it here and there, but that's easier for me to deal with than, say, an entire Trials team running with the icebreaker and one-shot who's still out of res. Other than that, a few exotics were changed. The Mida multi-tool now lost its intrinsic perk, heavy caliber. Basically, it's just going to feel a lot better to get shot by it than it does before the April update. The Hawk Moon, one of my favorite weapons, got a small buff. It has more range, which in turn I feel increased the stability quite a bit. It feels like one of the top tier exotics again, especially for Crucible. And that being one of my favorite weapons, happy to see it return to its once former glory. I'm actually starting to use it again in Crucible, and it feels good. As far as the new exotics go, I feel the changes were made pretty good. I might have missed one or two here or there, but I don't believe I did. I think those are the only two that actually matter. Thorn was nerfed again, which is stupid. And then I believe Icebreaker was nerfed again, I believe, as a weapon. But I feel that it's not bad. It's changes that didn't really matter for endgame, and not too many people use the Thorn anymore, because most people that played Year 1 kind of learned to stop playing this game right as updates come out, and then kind of just play as they go. Overall, the update was very, very good for weapons. It finally gave us some more, what's the word? I don't remember what the word is. It lets us use different weapons finally. It finally lets us use different weapons, which is nice, because the fact of the matter is everyone was using either raid gear or one or two separate legendaries that they leveled up to 320. Now with this update, obviously we have the full infusion system, so we can fully level our guns up to 320. It just overall creates more differences between players, and I feel that is finally going to make players look different from one another and use different things from another one. We can finally become the Guardian that we all are uniquely different. Obviously, otherwise we wouldn't be using these different weapons. So overall, the update is very good for players who want to be different. I feel that the 1-for-1 infusion system is the best thing that they've done so far, and I've not using the legendaries from the raid or the prison anymore. It's nice to finally have different weapons that I can use and actually be able to have some leeway in my class other than using just the Hung Jury, the Black Spindle, and Quillem's Terminus, which were all 320 for me. I can finally be unique, and that's something that was good in the House of Wolves. However, we lost all of the urge for content in the House of Wolves. With that being said, the April update feels a lot like the prison does, so hopefully it's not going to be the same as the prison. It's actually going to have some differences. We'll see if content lasts. We have roughly 20 weeks until we're going to get new content in Destiny. Roughly 16 until it starts getting teased. So we've got a long ways to go. We'll see if I'm going to stay in Destiny. I hope I do. Hopefully they keep something like Sparrow Racing League over the summer. That would be nice. However, we'll see. It's Bungie. But, I mean, hey, what can we do? So, one more summary. The weapons, they're all pretty good. Go try them out. Go find what you like the best. I'm probably going to be using Hung Jury, and then probably some shotgun for my secondary because, you know, shotguns. And then in my heavy slot, probably a sword. Swords are OP. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This has been Sorry in Advance. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Probably going to be tomorrow with some Call of Duty content. Probably zombies. I'm going to be playing through the Easter egg as soon as I possibly can. And I'll probably upload 1 or 2 zombie videos, and then I'll come back to Destiny. Anyway, thank you guys for